Hi friends, welcome to AWS Devops sessions. In this session, we are going to learn about step-by-step procedure to install Ansible. Okay. In the earlier session, we had covered the theoretical session about the Ansible. In this session, we are going to conduct the lab section to show out to you how we are going to set up or the installation of Ansible on AWS. Okay. Right now, I'm in the AWS console. Just click on sign in to the console in order to log on into my AWS account. Right now, as I had made earlier login, so that's why without asking credentials, it will be directly login. And right now, I'm in the Northern Virginia region. Just click on EC2 instance dashboard, whether you check there are any EC2 instance running on my account. Right now, there are 0 instances, means there are nothing EC2 servers are running on my account. Here, for the lab purpose, what I am going to do, I am going to assume the scenario is assume I'm going to create the 3 servers, nothing but 3 EC2 instances. Out of these 3, one is for Ansible server and remaining 2 missions are used as a client missions. Okay. What I will do, I am going to create the two, among those two, one server is for the dev environment and another server is for test environment. Okay. Just remember, we are going to create 3 EC2 instances. One is for Ansible server and rest of 2 are client servers. Out of those 2 servers, one server is for dev environment and another server is for test environment. Assume this is for the scenario. In the real time also, you will have also the environment like this only. Okay. Just click on launch instance. Here, do not set any name. Later, once the mission has been successfully created, we are going to set the name for each service or server. And going to select Amazon Linux 2 because of it is free tier eligible. And even though we can select Amazon Linux 3, but it has some bugs, so that's why we are going to select Amazon Linux 2. Okay, as I'm going to select the T2 micro because it is free tier eligible, and I'm going to select the key 1, which is already on my desktop, and I'm going to select the existing group, that is Jenkins security group, because instead of creating the new security group, I just make use of Jenkins security. I think Jenkins security group. Okay, as it has the only 2 ports has been opened. One is 8080, that is for Jenkins port, and at the same time 22, it is for SSH. Okay, and I'm going to use 12 GB as a hard disk, and I'm going to create the 3 EC2 instances, so that's why I'm going to increase the number here. Just click on launch instance, then the 3 instances will be launched soon. Just click on instance. Right now the 3 instances are running. I'm going to set one thing as Ansible. This is the main server. Okay, and second one is dev server. Okay, dev server, and the third one is test server. Okay, right now how many missions I have? I have the 3 missions. One is Ansible server, and the second one is dev server, and the third one is test server. How I will be able to connect to these missions? With the help of SSH client. Here what the SSH client I am using? MOBA XTEM. MOBA XTEM. Okay, type MOBA XTEM. Just wait. It will get it downloaded. Okay, click on start terminal. And if I want to connect to the mission, how I will be able to do that? Just click on the server which you want to connect, and click on connect, and go to SSH client and copy it. And here I just need to change the directory to desktop/key pair, where my key pair resides. Right now, just paste the content. Then you will be able to connect to the mission. Okay, are you sure you want to connecting? Yes, I just want to connect. Okay, right now I successfully connected to the mission called Ansible, and I am going to log in as a root user. What is the command to log in as root user? Sudo -i. Right now, earlier you will be logged as a EC2 user. This is the default user. Right now you are logged in as a root user. Okay, so first of all, what I need to done, I need to install Ansible service, Ansible tool. So how I will be able to do that? Simply first, before that, you just need to execute this command. Okay, Amazon Linux extras install Ansible to -y in order to install the Ansible. As I already told to you, what is the dependency for Ansible? Python. So once I had successfully installed the Python, further I need to install the Python packages as well, because of here the dependency for Ansible is Python. Okay. So in order to install the same, how I will be able to do that? Install Python pip Python level, okay, and open SSL. What are the things I am going to install? Python, Python pip, Python level, at the same time open SSL -y. It is going to install the Python dependencies for this service. Successfully, I had installed all those. So, as I told you earlier, first of all, I need to edit the inventory file. What is the inventory file? Inventory file resides in the Ansible server. It is used to maintain the information about the all the servers which are connected under the Ansible server. So how I am going to add the servers to the Ansible? With the help of the inventory file only. How I will be able to open? VIM, where it is etc Ansible, okay, etc Ansible hosts, Ansible hosts, enter. Right now you just entered into the host file. So right now get into insert mode, and here if you observe, just go down, escape. Here go to insert mode. Here you have the two environments right now. Just assume you have the two environments. Dev environment, okay, close the bracket, and you just want to add the IP address. Okay, so where I can be able to find out the IP address? Go to EC2 service. There I have two servers are running, means two client servers. Click on here. Here you have the private IP. Copy it. Again here, go here, enter. And you are going to create one more environment, is nothing but test. Okay, enter. What is the IP of the test server? Again you just need to click on the test server, and this is the private IP. Copy it and paste here. Okay, successfully I had added the IP address of the two servers which are in the different environments. One is dev environment and one is in the test environment. I had successfully added the IP address to the host inventory file of the Ansible server. Okay, once you had entered, just escape. It will comes out from the insert mode, semicolon WQ, in order to save the file. So we had successfully added the IP address to the Ansible. So then after that, what I need to done? VIM etc Ansible Ansible.cfg, Ansible.cfg. Okay, enter. Here what you need to done is go to insert mode. Here come down, come down, come down. You have the comment here just for the inventory file. You just need to uncomment it, because of whenever you find a hash, it will not be executed. But right now you had mentioned some hosts. You just want to mention the hosts. So that's why you are going to uncomment it. Simply escape semicolon WQ. Fine. The next step is what? The remaining tasks. What are the tasks which I am going to done? Needs to be executed on all the services. Okay. Right. With this step, successfully I had been able to configure the Ansible service on the Ansible server. Okay. And the further, what are the steps which I am going to execute? These steps will be need to be executed on all the three missions. Okay. So for that purpose, what I'm do, cd desktop by key pair, enter, and go here, click on the dev server and connect, copy it, enter. Right now we are going to connect to the mission which is in the dev server. Okay, right. Sudo -i. Here also you are logged in as a root user. Fine. Connect to the another server which is called test server, desktop by key pair, enter, and here go to instances, click on the test server and connect, copy, paste here. Then you will be able to connect to the test server. Yes, I want to connect to the mission, so that's why I'm going to press the enter. Here also you just need to log in as a root user. Okay, right now I have connected to the three missions. First one is the Ansible server, and the second one is dev server, and the third one is test server. Okay, from here I just want to execute the command which need to be executed on all the three servers at a time. So for that purpose, what I am going to done, click on multi-exec mode. Okay, here just type host name -i. No, there is no space between the host and name. Simply continuation, enter. So here it is the IP addresses. Just check 29.147. Is it for master server or not? Just check. Click on Ansible server. What is the IP address? 29.147. Yes, 29.147. The first tab is for master, and the second tab dev tester 29.72. Where is 29.72? It is the dev server 29.72. Ansible dev test. The pending is only test only. You don't need to check. Fine. So right now in all the three missions, I just logged as a root user. Here you just need to add one user. So for my reference purpose, what I'm going to run here, I'm going to install the Ansible service now. So that's why I'm going to create the username as Ansible. What is the command to add user? User add Ansible. The Ansible user will be added. If you want to check the same whether the user has been created or not, cat etc pass wd. Here are you able to see the Ansible user? Yes. Once the user has been created, what I need to done? I need to add the password for the username which I had created. So for that, what is the command? Pass wd Ansible. So here it is asking the password. I am going to set the password for the Ansible. Again, it is asking you to enter the same password. Enter. The password has been successfully updated. So once the password has been successfully updated, what I need to done? I need to provide the admin permissions to the user Ansible. Means what are the permissions the root user have? I am going to provide the same permissions to the user Ansible as well. So for that, what I need to done? Go to vi sudo file, enter. Then here you just need to go to the 100th line. What is the command to go to the 100th line? Just press semicolon, type 100. Yes, right now you are in the 100th line. Go to insert mode, and before that, do one thing. You just need to copy it. What is the command to copy? YY. Okay, and come down. And what is the command to paste it? P. Yes, it has been successfully pasted or not. Go to insert mode right now and enter the back column. Here I'm going to make the Ansible user. Okay, that's why Ansible Ansible all is equal to all. Here you need to type no pass wd, no pass wd semicolon all. Okay, no password for all. Fine. Escape semicolon wq to exit from the file. At the same time, you need to set one more thing. You need to execute one more command. What is the command? Vim etc ssh slash sshd underscore config. Enter. Here you just need to get back to the column 63. Here if you observe password authentication, no. You just need to make it as yes. For that purpose, just press I, then go to that particular, replace with yes. Escape semicolon WQ. You had made some modification to the SSHD. It is also the one of the kind of service. So if it want to functional normal, what you need to done? You just need to restart the service. What is the command? systemctl restart sshd. It is going to restart the SSHD service. Okay. If you want to check the status of the SSHD, just type systemctl status sshd. Is it running state or not? Yes, it is active, active, active. In all the three services, it is in active. It has been restarted already. Okay. Right now, I had successfully created one user. The username is Ansible. I had provided the root user permissions to the Ansible user. Okay. So then furtherly what I need to do? I need to log on as a Ansible user. What is the command to log on as a Ansible user? SUANSIBLE. Here, had you observed it? Right now, I had logged as a Ansible user. Click on CD. Yes, right now I just logged as a Ansible user. Here, in order to connect the Ansible server to the client servers, how I will be able to connect with the help of SSH. But I need to create, in order to connect over SSH, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create the keys in the Ansible server. Once the keys has been successfully created, I'm going to paste the same keys over the client servers. So for that purpose, here I'm going to exclude these two services. The command which I'm going to execute only in the Ansible service only. Here, as we know, the first tab is the Ansible service. Here you just need to type, what is the command to generate the keys? SSH hyphen keygen, keys generator. Enter. Okay, it is asking you to enter that. Enter without entering anything. Enter, enter, enter. Successfully, the keys has been created. If you want to check the same, whether the keys has been created or not, go to the directory cd home ansible, okay, dot ssh, enter. Here if you type ll, here we have the two things, na? id underscore rsa, id underscore rsa dot pub. Here we have the id rsa pub means public key. If you want to open the public key as well, you can. Dot, enter. Are you able to see the private public key? Yes, you are able to see the public key. Go to cd, and right now I just want to copy the keys from Ansible server to the dev server. So for that purpose, what I'm going to do is, here, what is the IP? What is the IP? Here, if you want to check it, exclude this. This is the dev tester now. Host name hyphen I. This is the IP. Okay. Here, if you want, you can do one thing. SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID. Okay, SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID. So by using which ID I am going to copy? Ansible. Ansible at the rate of what is the IP? Here in the pink color it indicates 172.31.29.72. Here, yes. Or you want to connect? Yes. It is asking you. It is asking me to password. I am going to enter the password which I had set. Enter. Successfully, I had been able to connect to the mission. Suppose if I want to log in into the mission, how I will be able to do that? Type simply SSH space Ansible at the rate 172.31.29.72. Right now, had I connected to this mission or not? Yes, this is the same IP. Suppose if I had created earlier, if you check here, if you simply type, if you want to check the same, simply type LL. Had you observed anything here? No, total 0 files are there. But right now, from here, right now I had already connected to this mission. Touch file 1. Right now I am not going to create the file 1 in my server, in Ansible server. I am had connected to the server 29.72, which is dev server. So if I executed command here, it will be created file under the dev tester. Okay, if you want to check the same by excluding this, type here LL. Here, are you able to see the file 1? Yes. But if I want to log out from, if you want to log out from the Ansible server, as you already connected to the dev server from the Ansible server, if you want to come out of this, just type exit. Okay, right now in which IP you are? You are in the Ansible server. Fine. So in the similar way, I am going to connect to the test server as well. So what is the command? SSH. Here at the same time, first of all, we need to know the IP address. So what is the IP address? Host name hyphen I. This is the IP address. So exclude it and SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID space Ansible at the rate, what is IP? 172.31.28.107. Enter. It is asking to enter. Yes. Yes, I just want to connect to the mission. It is asking me to enter the password. Type the password as what I had set. It is not displaying. I had entered the password. Right now, successfully, I will be able to connect to the service. Had observed 29.147. Here, no, I just copied the case. I just want to connect to the mission. How I will be able to connect? SSH Ansible at the rate 172.31.28.107. So had I connected to the mission? So here what is the 28.107? Had I observed the same? Yes. Right now from Ansible server, I will be able to connect to the dev server. At the same time, I will be able to connect to the test server as well. Okay. I am going to log out or exit. Simply type exit. You will again get back to the Ansible service. Fine. With this, we have successfully installed Ansible setup. So if you want to check whether it has been done successfully or not, how you will be able to do that? Okay, just go here, just by excluding it, log on into any server here. Otherwise, I am going to check here. cd dot ssh. Okay, right now I am the dot sh. Type ll. Here earlier we have only three things: id.rsa and id.rsa.public. But right now we have three things are there. Known underscore host is also there. If you get the known underscore host, means the nodes has been successfully connected. If you want to open the known underscore host, enter. Are you see the IP address of the dev server as well as test server? Yes. 29.72 is a dev server and 28.107 is a test server. Means it is successfully indicated the two servers has been connected under the Ansible server. Okay. And if you want to check, so right now from Ansible server, okay, right now from Ansible server, I will be able to connect to the two client servers which I had connected to the Ansible server. I can be able to orchestrate. I can be able to update. Okay, how that will be done? Everything I'm going to show now to you. Exit from the multi-execution mode. Go to the Ansible server. Simply type clear. Fine. So if you want to check the list of hosts which are connected under the Ansible server, what is the command? Ansible all space hyphen list hosts list hosts. Enter. It is going to display the all the hosts which are connected under the AWS means Ansible server. These are the two hosts because of I had made two servers only. How many servers you want as per your project requirement? That many servers you can take under this Ansible server. Okay. If I want to display the servers of dev environment only, how I will be able to do that? That will be done with the help of Ansible dev list hosts. Only I have one server, that is 29.72 is a 29.72 is a here 29.72 is a dev server, and here is displaying the same correctly or not. No, I just want to check how many servers are there under test environment. Replacing dev with test. No, it's some error, means I had entered wrong. Test, enter. Is it displaying the correct IP address or not? 28.107. It is a dev server. I have two environments. The one is dev environment. In the dev environment, I have the dev tester. In the test environment, I have the test server. Is it displaying or not? Yes. Fine. If I want to list the first server or first node, how I will be able to do that? Ansible all 0 indicate the first node, or simply yes, 28.107 is the first server. If I want to check the second server, type 1. No, just go to CD and here Ansible all -1 list hosts. Error. So we had made some error. So where I had made, I'm just a moment. Yes, I had given the space between the all and 1, so that's why it is not displaying. So if I want to check the second server, means from top to bottom, how it will be 0. The node 1 will be calculated as 0 index 0, and the node 2 will be called as index 1. 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 indicates the first server and 1 indicates the second server. If you come from the reverse way, suppose if you have the two services, -1 indicates the from last to bottom server, 0 indicates the last server. Okay. Suppose if you want to check the same, so the second server is 29.72. What about the first server? If you want to get the information about the first server, 0. Yes, this is the first server. 28.107 is the first server, which is nothing but the test server, and the second server is 29.72. It is nothing but the dev server. Okay, and if I want to list out the servers from 1 to 2, what is the first server like that? How I will be able to do that? So Ansible all 1 is to 2, 1 to 2 servers. No, 1 is to 2 hyphen hyphen list hyphen hosts. Enter. Okay, host 1. This is the host 1. 29.72. Okay, in this way we can be able to get the list of hosts which are connected under the Ansible server. Right now, as I already told to you, in Ansible, in how many ways we can be able to connect or work on the Ansible. So okay, that will be, we will discuss in the next session. Okay, with this I hope initial setup has been successfully completed. In this way we are going to set up the Ansible on the AWS environment. Hope you guys understood my session. Okay, fine. So thank you for joining into my session. Again, I am asking you, just please subscribe my channel, and at the same time just hit the bell icon as well in order to get the latest updates about my videos. And do not forget to share the video with your friends who are eagerly looking to enhance their skills in the cloud technologies and the DevOps. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining into my session. I will meet up you in the next session with the new topic. Until signing off, thank you. Bye bye.